In this video, I'll show you the strategy that allows us to get a lot of views for this particular video of client and a video that translated into a lot of leads and clients for his mastermind, his coaching program. I will show you exactly how we ideated, scripted, designed the thumbnail, edited the video, everything with the psychology behind to ensure these kind of results. To be honest, when it comes to YouTube, it's very simple. It's kind of a science on the things that you need to focus on. It's not an exact science. The outcomes at the end of the day, there's always some variables that you will not be able to control, but on the other side of things, there are specific things that you can do to increase the likelihood of achieve these kind of results. So again, I'll just show you exactly how we did like everything for this client in this video and why this worked, and actually what will I do differently now, because this was a video that was posted 10 months ago. So to provide a little bit of context, my name is Juan. I am the founder of Hex Studio. It's a YouTube agency that works with businesses to help them grow on YouTube and get more clients from their channels. Over the past 4 years, we have worked with over 40 clients. We have built a team of 12, 13 people, etc., etc. We have the track record, we have the results, and I'll just share through experience what we have learned in these few years. Having said that, let's get started. So as you can see, this was the 6th most viewed video in this client's channel, Alex Berman. Great client. He has posted over 1,300 videos, and the second video that we ever posted for Alex was his 6th most popular video ever. So almost 250,000 views. You can see 300 comments, a lot of people just asking about Alex method, Alex mastermind, Alex program, a lot of like really highly targeted qualified leads for his program thanks to this video. So I'll put just the first seconds so that you can understand, and then we will break down everything. As you can see, the script, the usual structure that we follow for these scripts, what is the psychology on everything that we do, why we pick this big idea, everything. Let's begin.
Imagine waking up to a fresh batch of unlimited, highly qualified, warm leads eager to buy your offer right now. Seems like a dream come true, right? Well, what if I told you there's actually a secret way to make this happen with GPT? Because there is, and it's insane. Listen to me. In this video, you'll discover a weird use of ChatGPT that will unlock a unlimited lead for your business without spending a single penny. And for context, I'm Alex Berman, and I ran a lead generation company that scaled to $1 million a month in revenue. I've published several books about lead generation, and I've led marketing companies that were part of the Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies in the world multiple times. So trust me when I tell you that you need to watch this video until the end. This is a step-by-step tutorial to help you generate unlimited free leads using the power of AI. The smartest business owners worldwide are already leveraging this effective method to propel their businesses to millions in revenue. So this is one of your last chances to get on the train before it becomes...
Alright, so let's start from the beginning. Why this video idea in particular? When we were doing research, we found an outlier video regarding this same topic from this guy. As you can see, Charlie Barber, we found this video idea that was one of his most popular videos
in this video.
Not even like at the time, and he also got like close to 300,000 views. He was way smaller back then. He probably had, I remember, like 10,000, 20,000 subscribers at max, and we saw that basically the number of views, the subscribers to views ratio was way more towards the views. So we are talking about at least a 5 to 15x the number of subscribers of the channel with related to the number of views of the channel. But this is very like basic knowledge. Find what works and simply double down on it. The key like signals that we identify to really ensure that this was the proper video idea to pursue was multiple things. When you read the actual comments and the qualitative feedback of the audience, we really found that the type of people who were looking at this video was exactly the target audience of our client Alex Berman. So that ensured that we were not going to just pursue an idea to pursue an idea and to pursue virality, but we were actually targeting the specific ICP, ideal customer profile, of our client as well. So that was one signal for us to say, all right, there's something here, because we found like that resonance between the message and the audience simply by looking at the numbers, the data, and the qualitative data as well, the comments. So that was another thing. The third thing that we noticed is that, so the views to likes ratio was kind of decent, 3 to 4%. That was good. That was also like a positive signal. On top of that, we did more research and we found that other creators have tried a similar kind of style, as you can see in this case, and they have also seen success. This guy, almost 1 million views, only with 100,000 subscribers. This was like a validation point. And actually, this wasn't the only other video that we saw like this. We saw that multiple multiple videos from relatively small creators with relatively not that great of a quality of the production or execution of the video, with all due respect of the creators, we're still getting a lot of traction, a lot of views, positive comments from the audience. So this allows us to validate the idea and really say, hey, we have something here. There's enough signal in this idea. It's likely that the supply and demand is favorable in terms of like us coming in and actually producing this kind of content because it's working really well. We have found that this topic has resonance with the audience of our client and there's not enough content about it right now. So it's a good opportunity for us to jump in. That's what we did. And as you can see, it worked. Almost more than 200,000 views. And more than that, the leads and clients that derived from that. Now let's get specifically back into the psychology of this video. Why this script? Why we scripted this way? First of all, you can notice at the time we were following this video editing style that was very popular and was working really well for creators in this niche of this client. These kind of like animations, very professional, very polished, very entertaining, despite it being like a boring kind of tutorial. But this came from audience research and niche research at that time. So that's something that we found. That's why we pursue this video editing style. When it comes to the actual scripting, so you can see that the first like lines, we just ensured that we capture the attention of the audience, like with a hook. So imagine that is a word that immediately like triggers something like a desire, like engages the brain immediately. Imagine waking up to a fresh batch of unlimited highly qualified warm leads eager to buy your offer right now. So it's like a dream come true, right? So we are pulling in the attention of the audience by asking questions. We are using this kind of words that evoke emotions on the audience and also like really appealing to that core desire of the audience of our client. So that's for the hook, hooking actually people into watching the full video. Then establishing authority. This is a very easy way to separate and differentiate our client from everybody else that was recording videos on the same topic. All of the other guys, according to the research that our team at Hex Studio did at the time, were way more inexperienced in a way or just beginning. Meanwhile, our client Alex has plenty of experience running companies, operating companies, growing companies. So we use all of that to position him differently on the market, on the other offers, offer meaning like content pieces, videos that were at that time, to ensure that we again just solidify his position and ensure that we appeal to more people. So this is how we position him, basically like Alex being the really experienced operator that he is. Then the big promise, like actually telling them exactly what they were going to get from watching the whole video, like a step-by-step tutorial to generate unlimited free leads, because we found that that was something, a core desire of the audience, like getting unlimited free leads. Also, we tap into something else. By the way, yeah, coming back to talking about the idea, because it's important to be linking like everything as we go, is that despite all of the things that I told you guys that we validated throughout this process by doing the research and all of this, of course, ChatGPT is kind of still is, right? But this ChatGPT word and everything that was related to AI was what I call sometimes what people in the industry call viral vectors or viral pieces, viral elements. Everything that we saw on this niche, on the business niche, that has something like the stamp related to AI, to ChatGPT, to these kind of like things, they were videos that were getting a lot of traction because it was trendy, it was exciting. People were really looking forward to using more AI. So that's something that we also incorporated on the actual title, on the actual concept of the video. So that's something to have in mind. Then the evidence. So we do the claim, so the big promise, then we go with the evidence, like a way to prove that we are going to be fulfilling on that video the actual promise that we are doing for it. Then we open like a curiosity loop to ensure that there is a reason for people to actually watch the full thing. As you guys can see on the screen right now, I know what you are thinking. How exactly does this work? How can I leverage ChatGPT to automate my lead generation process? Well, take a pen and a paper to take notes and study this video. You'll get the answers shortly. So we open the loops, communicated the questions that are going to be answered throughout the video so that we can begin. So that's the whole introduction. That's one of the most important things. Now, a few things to notice as well. First of all, if I was creating this video right now, I'll do this introduction way shorter. I think that for the video, it started like at about 1 minute, it was like a full minute of the introduction, and that we do differently for our clients as well right now. We do these introductions way shorter, despite the importance of really capturing the attention of the audience in this day and age of YouTube. It's also important to ensure that the best way to capture the audience's attention is just to get straight into the reason why they click on the video. So we will do this in 20-30 seconds maximum and get straight into the actual content, into the actual tutorial of the video. That's something to have in mind. Also, something that will be valuable for you. Something that we were also very mindful about when writing these scripts is using the keywords that are related to the actual title of the video. This in a way for you to match the expectation of the viewer when they click. But more importantly than that is because of the SEO purposes as well. There's something that we have found, and is that if you really want to win at YouTube and do it at a competitive level, and by the way, winning being defined exactly as you want. Most people think on winning is on growing, on getting a lot of views. And you can even see this video and say, hey, how this guy and this team knows that much and they are not even getting that many views on the videos. That's the thing. Our purpose is to generate leads, to generate clients, to build trust, to provide value, and everything that comes from providing value, right? And if you're a business owner, that I'm sure you are because you have been watching this video, that's exactly what you want to do too. So anyway, that's for the definition of winning. Now that we have that clear and we're on the same page, when it comes to winning on YouTube, we really need to look for all of the edges. We look for all of the competitive advantages that we have as a brand, as a business, as a perhaps founder-led type of business, and we will use them. Any small optimization that we can make, we will do it, because that's what ultimately over the long term allow us to get better results than our competitors. How does that relate to this that we are talking right now? When we are scripting the videos, we make sure to use the keywords that have SEO value. So for example, high search volume, low competition on the scripts as well, because YouTube has the power of automatically transcribing this kind of words and things that you say on the video, and they use these words to basically index on their search process, on their search engine for you to rank you. Basically they use all of the data that they can, just to ensure that they are going to be showing the right type of content to the right type of audience. So as creators, as people who are creating content on their platform, it's important that we optimize for all of these things to just help YouTube find our audience. That's what we want, and that's what YouTube wants. So it's important to be mindful about this as well. Coming back into this, so then we get straight into the body that is actually the tutorial of the full video, and we follow it in a way that is very organized, step by step, very simple, talking specifically to the audience, where the audience is based on their level of understanding, on their level of awareness, on their level of belief. That's the way that we scripted the video, very a step by step. We sometimes, you can see between sections, we use these micro hooks or cliffhangers in a way. It can be either a cliffhanger or a micro hook that is a way to break the pattern and ensure that people are going to continue watching. For example, this what I'm telling you right now has been important, but what is coming next, it's going to be the most important thing and the defining factor if your business actually gets results on YouTube or not. So stay with me. That's a meta example of what I mean with a cliffhanger. Then the call to action of the offer, we place it here in not so early that it comes across too salesy for the audience, but not too back in the video that most of the retention has dropped down already too much and most people will not watch it. So we found that perfect type of placement. Again, something that I'll do probably right now is place it even a little bit earlier, but that just comes with more experience, with more tests that we have run, with more data across these 4 years, or in the case of this video, over the last 10-12 months already. But for the call to action of the offer, we introduce it in a way that is relatively subtle to the audience. We call out directly who is the people that our client Alex was looking to target, and then you can see basically how we are positioning this call to action. You can book a free consulting call with one of our coaches that have generated 10 million in sales, so that people don't feel that they're just jumping with, not in a disrespectful way, but with whatever sales rep or person with the company. We don't want the audience to feel that, so we position it in a way that, hey, this is actually valuable. This time of these guys that you're going to be talking with is really, really valuable. So that was our positioning. Free consulting call, anchoring a price hey, this usually costs $500, but for the YouTube audience, to make it more believable, to make it more specific for the YouTube audience, is free. YouTube audience of Alex. Then we continue, as you can see, step by step. So we provide tangible examples, etc, etc. This is the script that we provided to our client. Anyway, coming back to the video, we also want to see a few things. Again, the micro optimizations, what's everything that actually is going on behind this video, behind the simplicity, or what we can see, what is actually making all of this work. As you can see right now, 1 minute and 12 seconds. By the way, camera presence is extremely overlooked when it comes to YouTube. There's people that will argue, no, creating content and this and that, but honestly, personality does plays a big role. If you feel that you you are a little bit shy on camera or something, of course it's fine, you can develop it, but do know for sure, I will not sugarcoat it. In my opinion, and based on what I have seen, personality does plays a factor on your success on YouTube, on getting leads, on getting clients. And don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily that people, everyone who is on YouTube and want to have good results need like a lot of charisma, but it's also, or at least it's a matter of being likable. If you can come across your audience, your people, your community, your viewers as a likable person, that will open the doors to a lot of other stuff. What we have heard about, being known, like, and trust, all of those things are important, but in my opinion, it first comes from being liked. Anyway, why I was saying this, because Alex has great personality on camera. He has been recording these videos for a long time, so he does it very naturally. He's very, very good. He has some very good camera presence and has good energy. And on top of that, elements like this really make things tangible. Using like stuff like that, like showing a book or showing, for example, your notebook, taking papers, these like cinematographics, things that people sometimes do, like turning on a candle. This kind of stuff makes the audience feel more a part of the actual video and bring in a way that closeness that you can create with your viewers. So makes it a little bit less online niche and makes it more real, more tangible again. So small details like that really matter, compounded of course. What else is going to be important? Looking at the thumbnail as well. This is going to be an important analysis. We A/B tested different thumbnails. This was the one that performed the best. We had the ChatGPT logos, very clear face of Alex. We made sure that we had the glow, and using the yellow color that was very contrasting, the rectangle, also because people often associated back then that with Alex Hormozzi type of thumbnails. That was content that was performing really well, so we took advantage of that. And you can see the sheets, like the Google Sheets on the back, because all of the concept of the thumbnail really complements well the title, and because we validated that that was the type like thumbnail format that was working for the other creators when we were doing the video ideation research. As you guys saw earlier, you can see the sheets, the popular videos had sheets. So that's what we did. And in case you're wondering, everyone on YouTube who does it right, even the ones that are trying to make it right, that's what they do. They mainly go for this outlier method type of research, but a lot of people don't know how to actually do it. That's why a lot of people, when they implement it, don't get this type of results that we got for Alex. Let's review a few more videos. By the way, we are no longer working with Alex. We worked for a period of a few months. He decided to bring things in-house. But anyway, all of these videos are not from us, but this was back then. So this was the last video that we posted for Alex, and this was the first. So actually, this video was like a trial for Alex. And by the way, this is relevant to you, to your business in a second. So stay with me for a few. So this was the trial, a trial that we did for Alex. We have known him via YouTube. I appreciated his content. I thought that we really could provide value to him. So we reached out and offered him this video. It immediately performed well compared to a lot of the videos that he was posting at the time. So we started to work together. And just the second video ever that we posted for Alex when we started to actually work together was that video that we just broke down entirely. Over 200,000 views, dozens and dozens of leads, and clients for his high-ticket mastermind from one single YouTube video. Then the other videos, we had a few other videos that also performed well. 6,000 views, 11,000 views, 57,000 views. This is also a good kind of example to quickly see. All of these videos were fully ideated, scripted, edited. We designed the thumbnail, we posted, we did the SEO, the title, description, everything. The only thing that Alex had to do was record the videos that we told him, and that's pretty much it. Forget about it, right? Set and forget type of service, but not in the trading sense, in that scammy, strange way, but in an actual sense, in a done for you type of sense. That's what we do. And we have an amazing team that provides those kind of results. So again, this is another video that performed really well for our client, and you can see the description as well. Very straightforward. Join the mastermind, get the baking method. That was like a lead magnet that we were testing. We had some UTM parameters on the links to really track the video's performance, and that was pretty much it. So I want to show you something else. So this is basically the script template. This is something that we truly only share with our clients, but hey, we are friends here. We are a community. I just like sharing, and why not? So let's see this template that is on the screen right now. This is what we share with our script writers and how we work together with our script writers, and sometimes share it with clients as well. This is the structure, the winning structure that we have found for a YouTube video. So introduction, it's hook, establish authority, big promise, curiosity loop. Fast, straight to the point, then we get into the body. For the body is the talking point, cliffhanger, call to action to offer, talking point, cliffhanger. It's a pattern that we have found that works. Then at the end, always doing a call to action for the next video. And this is pretty much it. You can see it's kind of like a template that we have created that works across niches, works across like clients. And this is something that we take as reference for our clients. Of course, this is a set formula that we only use. Of course not. If the video is a listicle, a tutorial, is going to be storytelling, it can change. But overall, these are some overarching elements that are important to consider for a high-performing type of YouTube scripts. I truly hope that this video was valuable to you. If you consider that your business could really benefit from YouTube, from everything that you have seen, the results that we have gotten for Alex, including other 30, 40 plus businesses since 2021, just feel free to book a call directly with me. This is not going to be with a sales rep, with anyone else. Is going to be directly with me in the description below. We will talk and see if it actually makes sense to work together. We don't push at all to work with businesses that we don't think that are the right fit because of the sake of them and the sake of us. We are really keeping like our agency in a boutique way, providing amazing quality service, amazing kind of results for our clients. So we are really picky in a way, and I'm sure that you are the same, not to sound arrogant or anything, with the clients that we work with. So, I mean, if you think that this could be a good match, please feel free to book a call. If not, that's totally fine. Please go ahead and watch my other videos. I'll be continuing to post more videos that are valuable to you, to your business, to help you grow in any way, shape, or form that I can. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next video. Go watch it or book the call below. Bye-bye. Take care.